Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to small American cities that have big skylines. And I mean, when I sort of think of a skyline, I think of big office buildings, skyscrapers, etc. And in terms of the UK, I don't think there are many cities with like insane skylines. You've got London, which is like obviously London's got a pretty impressive skyline. I guess Birmingham's probably got quite a good one, maybe Manchester. But even in like big cities like Manchester, when I went there wasn't like tons and tons of skyscrapers. It's a nice city. Like when you get in like to the main parts, it's got a lot of beautiful areas, but there wasn't like a lot of massive buildings from what I remember. And they're like massive cities in the UK. Then you go to sort of smaller cities, then obviously it gets less and less. Like you're gonna have cities with less and less big buildings. I'm just gonna search my city because I live in a city that's about 200,000 people, maybe 300,000 people. It sort of differentiates when you sort of factor in the suburbs and towns around. So let's say 250,000 people. The skyline here, it's beautiful. I mean, look at this. You got castle, you got cathedrals, you got like castles, you got this is the city hall. But there's no big buildings. Like you can't. I mean, I don't think this is really showing the more like the area where there's more like businessy type of stuff. This is the castle on the hill. I mean, it looks pretty old school, right? This looks pretty old. I mean, the pictures aren't really great. I mean, they are quite good, but they're just quite small. You can't really see. This is from here. Yeah, see, it looks nice, but there's no big buildings. The office buildings are nowhere near as big, as opposed to the US, where you'll have. I remember doing a reaction the other day, and there was what city was it? I can't remember what city it was, but it was a video to do with hurricanes or tornadoes, I think. And there was this massive skyscraper, like huge. And then next to the skyscraper, there was literally just it looked like fields. Maybe there was like a few buildings around it, smaller buildings, and then there was just loads of open land. And I was so confused. It was like there was literally a skyscraper next to just nothing, more or less. Like it stands out so much, and I sort of thought like that's a very big building next to not much, and it just confused me a little bit. But obviously the US love their skyscrapers, and I mean skyscrapers are cool. They do add to like a really nice looking skyline, etc. But yeah, we're gonna see, I guess, some of these smaller cities with nice skylines or big skylines, because that's what this is based around. And yeah, we're gonna see links are also in the description to my Patreon. We can see reactions that I can't post to YouTube. But if you are someone who likes a skyline and you agree with this, let me know what you prefer. Like skylines like this where there's bigger buildings, maybe more historical ones like the one I showed you just now of my city, where it's a lot of older buildings but a lot more flat, or maybe a mixture of the two. What is your preferable sort of look of a big city, of a small city or a big city? Yeah, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna check this out and see small American cities that have big skylines.
Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be going over small US cities that have large skylines. Now this video is very similar to my most underwhelming skylines in the US video that I made months ago.
Where's that?
And all the cities on this list are in order from largest to smallest, and they all have extremely good sized skylines considering their size. Anyways, let's get started with this list.
Look at that background, by the way.
First up, we have Jackson, Mississippi, which has a metropolitan...
Okay, I thought we were in small. Jackson's not a small city. Jackson's massive.
population of 610,257 people. The city has 42 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the...
Wait, 30 meters tall. Let me just search. Tallest building. Oh, I can't type. It's the cathedral, so it's 96 meters. Norwich City Hall. Let's just see. So wait, this is was this over 30 meters? Yeah. He said 42 high rises over 30 meters, but I think that is just like office buildings or like that sort of stuff. There's quite a lot, to be fair. Like, there's quite a lot, but they just don't really like stand out. This one stands out a little bit. This is like in the city centre. This is like a nice apartment area. This is out of the way, and this is a really clapped, ugly looking building. I don't even. Oh, this is like for college students or uni students. This one, yeah. See, this is old school England, man. These buildings are not nice, but this one sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's near me, I think. Or is it this? Is this one near me? I think this is the one near me. Yeah, these buildings are so like, they seem quite Soviet, to be honest. But anyway, there's quite a lot there, to be honest. But I feel like these are all like going to be high rises, like office buildings, more or less.
Regent's Plaza, which is 97 meters tall. Now next we have Harrisburg, which is a metro population of 606,055 people. The city has 60 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is 333 Market Street, which is 104 meters tall. Next we have Spokane, Washington, which is a metropolitan population of 600,292 people, and the city has 39 high-rises over 30 meters tall. And the tallest building in the city is the Bank of America Financial Center at 88 meters tall. Next we have Reno, Nevada, which has a metropolitan population of 523,000 people. The city has 41 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Silver Legacy Resort and Casino Tower, which is 120 meters tall.
Big.
Next we have Lexington, Kentucky, which has a metropolitan population of 520,045 people. The city has 38 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Lexington Financial Center, which is 125 meters tall.
See, you wouldn't get anything like this in my city. Nothing close to this. Yeah, this would be huge next to the buildings. Again, let me just wait. Did I delete the? So let's just see this building here. This one here. This is 41 meters. This is 3 times smaller. And this one's, I would say, it stands out quite a bit because this is in the city centre. It's on a little bit of a hill, so it stands out quite a lot. This is 3 times bigger. You would get nothing close to that in terms of office space or apartments in my city. Anyway.
Next we have Toledo, Ohio, which has a metropolitan population of 509,000 people. The city has 33 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is One Seagate at 125 meters tall. Next we have Wilmington, Delaware. The city has a metro population of 467,337 people, and the city has 54 high-rises over 30 meters tall. The tallest building in the city is 1201 North Market Street, which is 110 meters tall. Next we have Corpus Christi, Texas.
So I guess we started with the bigger cities and then we're getting smaller. So we're going to get to the cities, like I guess similar sizes to mine, so I can actually compare fairly. Corpus Christi, what a name that is, by the way.
Which is a metro population of 448,323 people. The city has 26 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is One Shoreline Plaza South Tower, which is 125 meters tall. Next we have Youngstown, Ohio, which has a metro population of 425,969 people. The city has 21 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Metropolitan Tower, which is 68 meters tall. Next we have Mobile, Alabama, which has a metro population of 411,640 people. The city has 19 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the RSA Battle House Tower, which is 204 meters tall.
See, that's what I find. Wow, this is a massive building in a town or in a city that's not got many. Like, this has got a few big buildings, but it's not got many. So this one really stands out. And then across, there's a farm next to it. See, this is so fascinating to me. You've got these I'm gonna call this like a financial area. I don't really know what it would be, but I guess this is like the sort of center of the city or one of the main areas of the city. And across the river, you've got farms and stuff. I ain't got a problem with it. And then I guess, is this a port? A port next to it as well? Not like I've got a problem with it. It's just, it makes it stand out so much more because it's so flat around it. But hey, man, it's quite cool. It's quite interesting. I'm just not used to it.
Building in the city is the RSA Battle House Tower, which is 204 meters tall.
Huge.
Next we have Anchorage, Alaska, which has a metropolitan population of 401,314 people. The city has 28 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the ConocoPhillips building, which is 90 meters tall. Next we have Shreveport, Louisiana, which has a metropolitan population of 393,406 people. The city has 32 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Regents Tower, which is 111 meters tall. Next we have Atlantic City, New Jersey, which has a metropolitan population.
Bro, look at this view, man. this one stands out differently. This is going to be 200 meters plus, probably more. This one's huge compared to the rest, but there's a few pretty big buildings here, to be fair. But the fact that, wait, has he said how many there is?
369,823 people. The city is
74, yeah. This skyline looked quite hefty, to be fair. This one stands out there. But then there's just two random ones over here. Like, what?
4 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Ocean Casino Resort Tower, which is 219 meters tall.
Yeah, it looked massive. This is quite a cool building as well. I mean, it's a resort, so that makes sense.
Next, we have Peoria, Illinois, which has a metropolitan population of 362,240. The city has 24 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest buildings in the city is a tie between the Twin Towers Place at 94 meters tall each.
Damn.
Next, we have Lubbock, Texas, which has a metropolitan population of 321,368 people. The city has 9 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Metro Tower at 84 meters tall. Next, we have Duluth, Minnesota, which has a metropolitan population.
This place looks pretty cool as well. It's Minnesota, so in the winter, I feel like this place looks... Like, the pictures of the snow and stuff, like, I guess, I'm not going to say this is like a hilly area where like people live and stuff. This is a really interesting looking city, by the way.
281,603. Now, the city has 31 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the LF building at 75 meters tall. Next, we have Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which has a metro population of 275,600.
This is quite a cool little island as well. This place looks clean as hell, green. It looks like sort of like just like the sort of the perfect looking town in the US, or city. I keep saying town, city in the US. It's green. It's got like nice looking bridges. It's all like so perfect. You've got this nice little area in the middle.
168. The city has 19 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Alliant Tower at 87 meters. Next, we have Amarillo, Texas, which has a metro population of 268,691. The city has 20 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building is the Chase Tower at 122 meters tall. Next, we have Fargo, North Dakota, which has a metro population of 262,620 people. The city has 11 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the RDO building at 72 meters tall. Next, we have Tyler, Texas, which has a metro population of 245,209 people. The city has 8 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Plaza Tower at 85 meters tall. Next, we have Lake Charles, Louisiana, which has a metro population of 240,082 people.
It's a big ass
building. The
building.
city has 9 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building is the Capital One Tower at 96 meters tall.
So it's big. It's not. I mean, it's not huge. It's big. I mean, they are quite big actually. I'm thinking the cathedral in Norwich is the same size as this, but they count the height of the spire, right? So the spire will be like people aren't going to go there. The spire will add to the height. So realistically, it's sort of deceiving because then this is a building where every floor people can get to. So it is a bit deceiving to have that as the biggest in my city because again, it is a big cathedral, but it's not really the same in terms of height, right?
Next, we have Topeka, Kansas, which has a metro population of 232,670. The city has 18 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Kansas State Capitol at 99 meters tall.
That's a pretty cool building as well.
Next, we have Rochester, Minnesota, which has a metro population of 229,077 people. The city has 35 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is Broadway Plaza at 104 meters tall.
Jeez.
Next, we have Charleston, West Virginia, which has a metro population of 203,164. The city has 35 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the West Virginia State Capitol at 89 meters tall.
So in the last few, a lot of the historical buildings have actually been popping up, which is quite cool. This is a cool building as well. This is really nice looking.
Now next we have Midland, Texas, which has a metro population of 182,324 people. The city has 28 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Bank of America Tower.
So yeah, you wouldn't get anything like this in England, man. So flat, and then you get this is quite a big, like this region, like this is what I'm sort of used to the US. You got a lot of buildings close together that are big. I guess this is where all of them really are in this little area here. This is like the business area, but then it's just flat. I guess maybe they're planning to build here. Like, oh, you can't see. What's this about? Is this like them before? I assume they're gonna build stuff here, right? I, I mean, yeah, I assume, because this is just such a sudden stop. Unless this is like for parking. But this is what I mean. It looks very like it's like a sudden stop of like buildings. Again, they're probably doing stuff here, but I've seen this in other US cities as well. It's just something that I'm so like unused to seeing. But yeah, you got a lot of a lot of big buildings here for a pretty small city. To be fair, like this is a lot of big buildings for a city like this.
The city is the Bank of America Tower at 101 meters tall. Now, Midland probably has one of the largest skylines for the size of the city in the United States.
That's what I was thinking.
And this can be attributed to the oil industry in the city, caused by the petroleum discoveries in the Permian Basin in Texas. This led to many oil companies, such as Texaco, Shell, and Mobil, to construct high-rise office buildings in the city in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This eventually gave the otherwise small city the nickname Tall City.
Oh, damn.
Next we have Jackson, Michigan, which has a metropolitan population of 159,424 people. Now the city has 15 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Jackson County Tower, which is 70 meters tall. Next we have Lawland, Nevada, which is a part of the greater Bullhead City metropolitan area, which has a population of around 100,000 people.
So these are small
Now
places.
Lawland has approximately 12
See, yeah, this is. I mean, it's Nevada, right? So I mean, maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but this is like its own little strip. Where it is casinos. I know that makes sense. I've just seen this casino here, so this is like its own little strip for this area. Forget Las Vegas, man. Come here instead, because it does stand out. Like it's sort of flashy. Like this has got green lights in it. This is like just they're luminescent. They're just shining bright. Which makes it stand out more. Like this skyline in the night would make it seem like a much bigger city than it is for me. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Riverside Resort and Casino Tower number 2, which is 103 meters tall. Next we have Bartlesville, Oklahoma, which has a metro population of around 53,706 people. Now the city has approximately 10 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Phillips Petroleum Building at 89 meters tall. Now Bartlesville, just like Midland, Texas, also has an extremely large skyline for its size.
It's tiny. This is like, I'm trying to compare it. This is like, there's no towns in the area near me that are this size. This is a bit bigger than them, but it's like it's 1/4 of the size of my city, and my city is not big. And it's got a skyline, which my city, like in terms of like skyscrapers or just big buildings, it's not coming close to.
Just like Midland, the city was also built upwards by petroleum, with the tallest building in the city being the headquarters for Phillips Petroleum. And finally, we have Whittier, Alaska, which has a population
Classic. Just the one big building.
of 265 people. The city has 2 high-rises over 30 meters tall, and the tallest building in the city is the Begich Towers at around 50 meters tall. Now, what's interesting about Whittier is that the majority of all the residents in the city live in the city's tallest building, the Begich Towers, and this is due to the city's harsh cold climate and geography, which makes it easier for most of the city's residents to just live under one roof. Anyways, that is...
There's 2 there. I don't know what the other one is, but I've done a reaction to that place, and it's cool as hell. It's so interesting seeing those types of places. Don't forget, Biloxi... Let's search... Oh. Has around 50,000 people, and I'm guessing 8 to 10 high-rise casinos. Damn. Skyline. Oh, it does stand out, to be fair. And it's right on the... Looks like it's on the ocean, like on the coast. Jeez. Here's a little view of it as well. Damn, it is pretty cool, to be fair. Covington. Let's search this place as well. Damn, it's got a nice little building here. It's got a bridge. This looks a bit like London, man. It's looking a bit like London Bridge. Yeah, it's quite a cool skyline as well, to be fair, in the lights as well. So yeah, you wouldn't see this in my city, man. I know I've said this like a million times, I'm gonna wait. Is this Covington? This looks a lot. This looks like a massive city. This is no way. This is the city that the person just mentioned. It's this one. Yeah, this is somewhere else. Cincinnati. There you go. Here's another view of it. Yeah, that does stand out quite a lot. It's just not what I'm used to. Sad that you missed Des Moines, as I think it fits your criteria perfectly. Yeah, Des Moines is a big city. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. This is a pretty interesting video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you were to make this video, let me know some more cities that you would put in this list. But yeah, until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.